Your nervous system doesn't collapse under strain, it physically thickens its neural pathways. What feels like unbearable resistance is actually a biological trigger for unbreakable focus. Friction isn't the enemy, it's the architect. You are not tired from action. You are drained by resisting reality. We spend our lives fighting the current. We brace against the wind. We push against the weight of the hour. And when we finally stop, we believe the exhaustion comes from the work itself. It does not. The work is simple. The resistance is heavy. Consider a river meeting a rock. The water does not hate the stone. It does not argue with its shape. It flows around it. It yields. And in yielding, it carves a canyon. You have been taught to see obstacles as interruptions. They are not interruptions. They are invitations to move differently. Look at your own days. Notice how much energy leaves you before your feet even leave the bed. The mind rehearses disasters. The shoulders rise to meet a threat that has not arrived. The jaw tightens around a conversation that will not happen until noon. You are spending currency you do not yet have. This is the quiet tax of friction. Not the friction of motion. The friction of refusal. When a door is locked, we often push. We press harder. We sweat against the handle. We curse the metal. We forget to turn the latch. The latch requires a gentle pull. A subtle shift in direction. Reality operates the same way. It does not break for force. It yields to alignment. You are not fighting a wall. You are fighting your own expectation of how the wall should fall. Drop the expectation. Feel the texture of the moment. What is actually here? Not what you wish were here. The gap between those two things is where you bleed. Close the gap. Step into the exact truth of now. The bleeding stops. The breath returns. Why do we mistake comfort for peace? We build walls against the cold. We seal windows against the rain. We numb ourselves against the ache. But a house that never breathes rots from within. The timber swells. The foundation cracks. Stagnation is not stillness. It is a slow decay. True peace is not the absence of friction. It is the presence of acceptance. You must learn to stand in the storm without demanding it stop. Let the rain fall. Let the ground grow heavy. Let your boots sink into the mud. The mud does not care about your schedule. It only asks for your weight. Give it. You will find the earth holds you when you stop pulling away. What happens when you stop pulling against the grain? The wood splits. The hands blister. The mind fractures under its own stubbornness. Yet we keep pulling. We believe suffering proves our dedication. We wear our exhaustion like a medal. This is the quiet tragedy of the modern soul. You are not exhausted because you carry too much. You are exhausted because you refuse to set the load down where it belongs. On the ground. In the moment. At your own pace. The load is not the problem. The grip is. Loosen the fingers. Feel the weight shift from your arms to the earth. The earth has carried mountains for millennia. It will carry this too. Watch the water trace the path of least resistance. It does not calculate. It does not hesitate. It simply finds the low place and fills it. There is no vanity in the stream. Only purpose. You can learn from the stream. You can stop arguing with the topography of your life. Stop trying to climb a cliff when the valley is open. Stop demanding the sun shine in the middle of winter. Winter exists. The cold exists. The bare branches exist. They are not mistakes. They are necessary. Acceptance is not surrender. It is strategic. Stillness. It is the conscious choice to conserve your fire until the wood is dry. You do not light a match in a storm. You build a shelter. You wait. You watch. You preserve your spark. How do you know when you are truly aligned? Not when everything is easy, but when the friction disappears from your mind. The obstacle remains. The challenge stands. But you are no longer wrestling with the idea of it. You are meeting it. Hand to stone. Eye to horizon. There is a profound difference. Wrestling drains you. Meeting grounds you. The mind that accepts does not fracture under pressure. It distributes the weight. Like an archway. Each stone presses against the other. The pressure holds the structure together. Remove the friction. The arch collapses. The pressure is not your enemy. It is the very thing that keeps you upright. You must practice this daily. Not in grand declarations. In quiet adjustments. When the phone rings and brings bad news. Breathe. When the car will not start. Breathe. When the person across the table speaks in anger. Breathe. Do not fight the moment. Do not rewrite it in your head. Step inside it. Feel its edges. Recognize that you are standing in the only reality that exists. The past is a ghost. The future is a sketch. The present is solid ground. Plant your feet. Feel the weight of your body. Let the noise pass through you like wine through a screen door. It will rattle. It will shake the frame. It will not enter. Why do we fear what we cannot change? We are not meant to control the weather. We are meant to learn how to stand in it. The sailor does not command the wind. He adjusts the sail. The farmer does not dictate the season. He prepares the soil. You are neither sailor nor farmer. You are something simpler. A witness. A participant. A vessel moving through time. Your only true task is to meet what comes with clear eyes. No flinching. No bargaining. Just presence. When you stop resisting the shape of the hour stops resisting you. The tension breaks. The mind clears. The path reveals itself. The friction you feel is not a punishment. It is a compass. It points directly to where you are holding on too tightly. To where you are demanding a different world. To where you are exhausted from fighting a mirror. Let the mirror show you the truth. Adjust your posture. Soften your grip. Step forward. The road does not care about your complaints. It only responds to your steps. Take one. Then another. Do not ask for a smoother path. Ask for steadier feet. The architecture of your character is built in these exact moments. Not in victory. In stillness. If any of these ideas resonated, I've linked the books in the description. You will find your strength returns when you stop spending it on denial. The mind conserves what it stops wasting. You will notice the quiet returning to your chest. The tightness in your shoulders melting into the air. The world has not changed. You have simply stopped pulling against it. And in that release, you will find the exact power you have been searching for. It was never lost. It was only trapped behind a door you refused to open. Turn the latch. Step through. Let the friction become your foundation. The stone does not ask for an easier wind. It only asks to be solid. Be solid. The water will part. The light will find you. And you will finally rest.